Hello, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be finding out who has the worst fan base of them all. And our competitors are Marvel versus anime fans, Taylor Swift versus K-pop fans, Overwatch versus COD fans, and Nintendo versus Disney fans. So the first fight is going to be Marvel versus anime fans. And I don't follow many animes. I pretty much exclusively watch One Piece. And I haven't really followed Marvel since Endgame, and Marvel fans were a lot more tolerable when Marvel actually was producing good stuff. But now almost every single movie, and now their new hundreds of shows, for some reason have just been super awful, with the exception of like 2. I feel like anime has kind of taken that like spot of Marvel, and I do feel some people who make anime do care more about their projects. Granted, they may be overworking the animators, but that's whatever. But my main issue with anime fans is that they are so protective over their main anime that they choose to watch. I got a person I know to stop talking for 3 hours because I said One Piece was better than Naruto before I even watched the first 5 episodes of One Piece. So it just goes to show how sensitive anime fans are when it comes to their respective anime. I do think anime and Marvel fans are somewhat the same. I feel like if you went to an anime convention and or Marvel convention, it's gonna stink. Like it's probably gonna really stink in that convention center. No matter where you go. And I think the worst of anime fans really make anime. I mean, just like everything else, literally everything else on this list is gonna be like that. But the worst of anime fans, like My Hero fans, I've never watched a single episode of that show. I never will, because the fan base is just the most disgusting thing ever. But I think anime fans are not as bad as Marvel fans, and it might have to do with some recency bias, because me and a couple of my friends went to go see the new Deadpool movie, but we walked in the movie theater and it smelled like, oh my god, the freaking chairs were falling apart. My actual thought is the people who were in there before smelled so bad they literally burnt holes in the freaking And with that stinky reminder of why Marvel fans suck, I am moving Marvel fans into the semifinals. And next up, Taylor Swift versus K-pop fans. I'm gonna be fast with this. Taylor Swift is going to win this because I hate Taylor Swift fans with like a burning passion. But I need to get into why. Almost every person I know who likes Taylor Swift music makes it like their whole entire personality. And for the most unseasoned, boiled chicken music I have ever heard, that's what Taylor Swift sounds like to me. It sounds like boiled chicken, which is disgusting. The thing with K-pop fans that I personally know, I feel like half the time they just don't even know what they're saying, and they're like very up there with being like insane. Like the fan bases of K-pop groups are so insane. I don't see it as bad, maybe because I'm in the US and it's not like as big, but in the US, Taylor Swift is that person. It is our freaking K-pop person. So the people who listen to her music are just so insane. Like Marvel fans may stink and K-pop fans might just be very annoying, but I just think Taylor Swift fans top that, even like they're a step above it. So yeah, they're moving on. Next round, Overwatch versus COD. And you might be thinking that this is a weird comparison, mainly because I feel like Overwatch fans and COD fans are like polar opposites of fan bases and people. I think they have one thing in common, and that's that they're both filled to the brim with copium. Both Overwatch 2 and any new COD game in the past 5 years have been so boring and bad that it's insane just how like people still support the games. And I don't really play either at this point. I hate Overwatch 2 with a passion, and I got tired after Cold War because somehow I convinced myself to think that that game was going to be good, and I've never bought a COD since. Activision is the most money-hungry company to ever exist, who also makes Call of Duty, and it does put me in a tough situation because I feel like both fan bases are so similar, and I don't really put one above the other. I have friends that are Overwatch dick riders, and I have friends that are COD dick riders, and they're both equally as annoying sometimes. So I'm gonna flip a coin, or I'm gonna ask Siri to flip a coin. Hey Siri, heads or tails? Oh, it said Tails, so Overwatch wins. I don't know why I didn't say it, you useless piece of shit. But the last matchup of the quarterfinals is Nintendo and Disney. And I wanted to put them together because you probably grew up with one of them, or probably, like me, grew up with both of them. And I would say both of them peaked a while ago. I'll start off with Nintendo. And I haven't really played a Nintendo game in some time, and I cannot be bothered to buy a Nintendo Switch. Super Mario Galaxy, I would think it was the peak of Nintendo for me. I don't know about you. And then when I look at that versus their modern games, I just get kind of sad. I have personal experience with Nintendo dick riders, and the way he and others just can't comprehend that there are games and stuff outside of Nintendo is kind of mind-boggling to me. But Nintendo fans, you guys are lucky because you are going against Disney fans. And if you've seen my Disney adult video, you will know that I have a personal vendetta against them. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna go super in depth with them. I just find them really annoying. So it's very easy win for Disney fans. Nintendo still produces some good stuff. Disney really doesn't at this point. Starting off the semifinals with Marvel versus Taylor Swift. And just imagine yourself being stuck in a room with a stinky Marvel fan or a Taylor Swift fan who doesn't stop talking about how much he loves Taylor Swift. So another easy win for the Swifties. And let's move on to see who will go against them in the finals. Even with how much Overwatch makes me not want to live, there's not much that can top the cringe that I think Disney adults or Disney fans can have, and which means I think it's another easy win. Disney adults or Disney fans, you're moving on, and you're going against Taylor Swift fans. And I think easily these two are some of the worst fan bases to exist. Disney now for me has just gotten disappointing, but at least there was like a good point for Disney. But I have hated Taylor Swift since I was a child, and that's mainly because whenever I was a kid, we'd be driving somewhere and my sister would insist on having Taylor Swift on the whole damn time wherever we would go. And with that childhood trauma of her dog shit music and now her current fans acting like a cult, I'm going to have to congratulate them and give them the win. Congrats Taylor Swift fans, you won. I don't have a trophy, I'm poor, so I will make one in Photoshop. You won an award that no one wants to win, but you won an award nonetheless. But that is gonna do it for this video. Don't take what I say to heart, it's all in good fun. I hope you guys have a good day. Peace.